This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. We're there with you on next Thursday. And you know, so this is the period of time when no food eat long as so. Not me attack as young, you know, but food, no food. I'm going up to see why. I said no food eat long. Click it. It's the Steppin Razor, the art of war. I tell you, say, this is the time of year when no food eat. And it's not me a young, I eat the food. Okay, all right. So, IRFM now bring you a live link from the Citizen Security Justice Program, CSJP, Papine Wellness Fest 2018 in Garden Town, Kingston. Over now to Dwight Fraser and location.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to you, Muta.
Good afternoon, sir. How you doing, man? Good afternoon, sir. How you doing, man?
Well, give thanks now. I'm in the company of the legendary one.
No, you're not the
and that is Mutabaruka. Thank you so much, sir.
We're not reach omnipresent yet, you know.
Yeah, but at least we share the same space on the... No, we will share the same space on the airwaves, and that I am grateful for, to be in the company of a legend, sir.
Okay, sir. All right, sir. So, what's happening up there?
All right, thanks so much, Muta. What's happening is the Papine Wellness Fest, and it is put together or organized, if you will, by the University of Technology along with the CSJP, that is the Citizen Security and Justice Program. This Wellness Fest, though, began some weeks ago and started in Augustown before traversing Highlight View, or more popularly known as Mudtown, then Standpipe. We were there at that broadcast in Standpipe 2 weeks ago, Mavis Bank last week, and now in Garden Town, where the grand finale of this Wellness Fest is being staged. Today's Wellness Fest, though, saw many of the participants, the citizens of Gordon Town and its environment, the communities in and around this area, getting their blood pressure check, of course, getting blood sugar test, as well as cancer screening, and as well as eye test, and their teeth clean and filled where necessary. And also too, we had the Social Development Commission. They were on location, as well as the National Insurance Scheme, the NIS, also to the RGD, the Registrar General's Department. And so the citizens not only participating in the many services of health that is being offered, but also to the services provided by the government agencies, RGD and NIS, as we said before. Standing by to have word with us at the moment is Sandra Harris, Jamaica Society for the Blind representative. Good afternoon to you, Sandra. How are you doing?
Good afternoon.
How are you doing, ma'am?
Oh, I'm just great.
And wonderful to be in your presence. Sandra, you're from the Jamaica Society for the Blind. What is it exactly that your organization is doing for today?
Okay, so I'm from the Jamaica Society for the Blind, which has a unit newly opened, the JSB Vision Center. So we're here, and we've been partnering with the on the road with the Wellness Fest since its inception. Right? Partnering with UTech, right, on its Wellness Fest since its inception, and it's the 15th of March, or was it February? 15th of February, right. So we have been offering eye screening on all the locations that the Wellness Fest has chosen to serve.
And you have gotten good responses so far?
Yes, on average we're seeing about 60-70 persons on each location, so that's pretty good.
Wonderful. And for those persons who need glasses and so on, who need eye care or treatment or follow-up, what is it that your organization do?
Okay, so what we've been doing is eye screening, and what we've found is quite a number of persons that we've screened do need further eye examination. So what we've been doing is referring them to come into the JSB Vision Center for a more comprehensive examination.
All right, Sandra, Thanks so much. Don't move. The gentleman who we spoke with at first, he's here to cap it all off. He's Paulton Gordon, Director of Community Service and Development, UTEC. Paulton, today's activities just about now winding down. Many persons still haven't gotten through. The lines haven't gotten any longer because registration had to cut off at some point. But you put the perspective on today's activities.
Well, as you have seen, most of the services are fully utilized. I have a little issue now because the dental area they're actually closing the dental area, and we have quite a few, probably have about 25 persons who have not been seen. So I'm trying to negotiate with our team to either come back or...
Because it'll be hard for some person to travel from so far, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then come here and not get through.
Yeah. I heard that there are some persons here from, say, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
So I'm a little bit disappointed that we're not able to see everybody. I'll try and sort that out as soon as I've exited this interview.
Please, I've known you over 20 years as a skillful negotiator. But Paulton, the services, and we spoke about that in our second report, some of the social services that need fixing, and Gordon Town today being the specific location.
Right.
But those are the communities, and we mentioned some of them earlier on, like a Dublin Castle, Coffee Walk, Violet Bank, Lookout, and so on, that need other social amenities fixed. How is it that a wellness fest and the participation of other government agencies would help to achieve that target?
All right, during our planning phase, we look at the spread of communities and districts. And what we try to do is to engage or have our interventions in central locations, because we can't do all of these communities.
Right.
So we try and identify central communities where that can be considered a hub, where persons from other adjoining communities can actually transit and ensure that they get the services in the way that we want it rolled out. So it's very difficult. If you speak to SDC, they'll tell you that in terms of communities on this side,
right,
based on their records, you have about 15 to 18 communities, but you have some additional districts.
Yeah,
there.
because it's the first time, and I live up this side over 25 years, and it's the first time I'm hearing about a place named Kwashi Gap.
Yeah.
So your organization then, SDC for example, when you come into spaces like these, you make a register perhaps of the issues that need fixing.
Right, and we usually get that information from SDC, who is a strong partner.
Okay.
They have a strong research team, and they know these communities inside out. They know the human capital, they know the amenities, they know everything that is there, they know the issues affecting these communities. So every year we do this, we engage SDC as a strong partner to ensure that we are guided in terms of our decision making.
And let me just close off with the lady. Sandra, in wrapping up with you, many persons would certainly be happy for the Jamaica Society for the Blind, for example, RGD, NIS, coming into their community, because many of them can't really travel so far into the metropolis to get these services done. How satisfied are you that you were able to be part of today's activities?
Well, I have really been pleased to have been asked to participate in this venture, and partly because what UTEC is doing is really a good fit with what the Jamaica Society has been doing through its Vision Center.
Okay.
And because one of our mandates is the prevention of avoidable blindness, and coming out to screen is the first step in detecting, right? Early detection of
vision problems.
So I'm really pleased to have been asked to partner with UTEC. And thank you, Mr. Gordon.
And just sound like she's ready to move again come next year. Thanks again, Sandra.
Okay, thank you.
All right, and wrapping up with you, Paulton, today's activities now, with the curtain slowly coming down, many persons still here, even though there is a slight drizzle. For those persons who would have come out, what is the feedback from them when you go on the ground?
Well, as I said, we ensure that we provide the services that are required. So as you would have seen, persons have been here from 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, registering for the various services. So persons are really satisfied. The thing is, we we can't, especially for the dental services, we can't provide the extent of the services that are needed.
Yes.
And the request has been made already for us to come back in short order because some persons will not be seen today.
And you'll have to see how, as I said before, you can negotiate that.
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Paulton.
Yeah, man.
Blessings, sir.
Give thanks,
we thank you so much again for having us on board.
All right, cool.
So that's Paulton Gordon, and Paulton Gordon working with University of Technology. He's Director of Community Service and Development, UTech. So that puts the cap on our outside broadcast with the UTech CSJP Papine Wellness Fest. Special thanks to our sales representative, Bev Davis, our engineer on location, Ricardo Powell. In studio earlier, Mama Elise, and then the great one, Mutabaruka. Special thanks to all the listeners in Jamaica land we love, right around the Caribbean, those listening us in other jurisdiction, whatever it is, be it night, day or afternoon. We thank you so much. We don't take your listenership for granted, and we leave you in the hands of a competent man who has served this country well. Mutabaruka.
Yeah. Oh, yo.
Yeah, hello? Sir? what?
Our part of chicken you eat this morning. No, what part of chicken you eat?
No man. What are
No, tell me the honest truth. What part of the chicken?
No man. Mutabaruka. Sir. I'm only just doing my closing and then I'm throwing back to you. That's all.
Look here. Don't eat a part of the chicken again. Yes, sir?
So did I say anything wrong, sir?
The best is breast.
Okay, sir.
Not the breast is best. The best is breast. Okay?
All right, sir. Thanks again.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Cool.
That was a live link. The City Security Justice Program, Papine Wellness Fest 2018 in Garden Town, Kingston. This is ironical, you know. Them say Papine Wellness Fest in Garden Town, Kingston. You know, Garden Town and Kingston. That's the sex thing. I'm Papine, not in Garden Town. Click it.
Good afternoon. I am Hal Shane Burke with the local and international headlines. Program Director of the National Identification System, NIDS, Warren Vernon, says the system will serve to eliminate the prevalence of corruption across several government agencies. Mr. Vernon was speaking at a seminar on the NIDS held at the Management Institute for National Development in Kingston on Tuesday. He pointed out that the cost of corruption in Jamaica is more than $60 billion annually, noting that those who are benefiting from illicit activities are highly opposed to the system. NIDS is being facilitated under the National Identification and Registration Bill, which was passed in the Houses of Parliament last year and will provide a comprehensive and secure structure to enable the capture and storage of identity information for all Jamaicans. Under the system, which will have an anti-fraud feature, each citizen will have a unique 9-digit national identification number that they will have for life. Chief Executive Officer of the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, Rosalie Gage Gray, says the agency is formalizing a mentorship program through which young children can be guided by positive role models. Speaking at the launch of Sarah's Children, an advocacy group formed to protect children and the elderly from abuse, recently Mrs. Gage Gray said big brothers and sisters will be recruited who will be matched with children. She noted that last year the government launched the Child Development Agency CARES, a volunteer program which seeks the assistance of the public in mentoring children. In news overseas, authorities confirmed the collapse of a pedestrian bridge at Florida International University, resulting in several fatalities. Images of the buckled structure at the college in Miami were shared across social media this afternoon. CBS Miami reports that a 950-ton span only went up on Saturday. The Miami Herald reported that an unknown number of people were trapped underneath the bridge, which was built over a motorway. It is unclear how many people have been injured on motorway. It is unclear how many people have been injured on or beneath the bridge, but images from a local reporter showed cars trapped under the fallen structure. Finally, the U.S. has imposed sanctions on 19 Russians, accusing them of interference in the 2016 U.S. elections and alleged cyber attacks. They include 13 individuals charged last month by the Justice Department. The Treasury Secretary accused Russians of destructive cyber attacks and intrusions targeting critical infrastructure. He said the sanctions would target ongoing nefarious attacks by Russia. The measures are being described in Washington as the strongest action taken by the Trump administration thus far against Moscow. Russia says it has already begun drawing up countermeasures. Those are the local and international headlines. Major news at 5:45. You can go online to ifm.net to view our stories. Like us at facebook.com/IFM News, and you may also follow us on Twitter at IFM_news. From the IFM Newsroom, I'm Hal Shane Burke.
Yes. I tell you, no food in there. I want to call this Lenten season. You're supposed to fast when Lent, you know, but IFM no fast at all when them season come. Here just fast. There's no Lent now.
So them say, according to Christian,
it's supposed to, but I supposed to have fast. But look like when everybody is a fast, IFM now fast.
Maybe them give up something.
Yeah.
I think some people say them give up this, some people say them give up that.
No, IFM give up something. Them give up the program. Steppin raise. Them give up the program. Yeah, them give up the program. All right, so you. We don't want to sound disrespectful, you know, but this is the truth, and not but the truth. So help me, young. Help me, please. All right, so we don't have the time to say that, you know, because we're going to come up to now the cash part, you understand? So make we continue this that way, yeah, until we can really set up. Okay. We are talking about a situation, you know, where well, you know, the teacher thing up on the line, you know, the teacher affair where the teacher them want some more money and the government claim say them can't pay them what them want. You know, government always say that. It's like when them tell you say them now raise no taxes and then look more down the line you hear them say this gone up. I want that, oh, so that's not tax. Them go around the corner, you know. Them not call it tax, them call it something else. But if we hear them, you know, no tax. We hear them, you know. But 3 down the line, you're going to hear everybody else say, they know them did say this, how them did say that. Watch and see. I mean, I bad mouth the man, but it's true. But I have to bad mouth him because I want to know until the $8 million where I'm supposed to deduct from the 40,000 where the Prime Minister did. You know, you're not about that again. Because them can't afford to pay lawyer. Them can't afford to pay the teacher, them, you know. But them who have phone bill, as a matter of fact, them can't afford to pay the teacher, them, but guess what? Them spend $600 million for Bush Road, we're going to grow up back when rain fall quick. Because the same place, them spend $600 million. Them can go spend $600 million again, you know, for Bush the same place, you know. Because since them cut that, can me look on the road up to now, and since them cut that, the thing grew up back already. Them not have no money to pay the people them, but guess what now? You see them have fixed the patch the road them. You know how much millions of dollars it costs to patch the road 3 months after when rain fall again. It dig up again, have to spend more money because the contractor them don't know for build the road and don't know for fix the road them. But them have to pay the contractor them, you know. Them have to pay the contractor them over and over for the same work, the same place. And then them blame the rain, you know. We hear Bobby Montague say 7 million bullet is unaccounted for. How much for a bullet? We don't know. Me don't know, but I'm up more than that 7 million. I know me say it, you know. Because I know hear nothing more about that again. But them say them can't pay the what? Them can't pay the teacher them. The teacher them me talk about now, you know. The teacher them. Teacher is where after your house is there to your picnic there. So the teacher them sometimes I spend more time with your picnic than you have spend because you have to go to work and you come home and then it's late. You understand? So you don't have no time for your picnic. That's why the thing get away. But them can't pay the teacher them. But when election come up, I send me them spend millions of dollars. If you go and talk about them, I'm going to do this and do that. You know them say this Junction Road. Last year when them going to have the election, you know, them say, watch out. Them are going to have increments of $100 million to fix the junction. And them going to start with $100 million. 2 weeks before the election, them say them going to start with it. We look for the junction road, them patch up the junction road, but you know how much time rain falls since that and dig up the road. And them going to say, no, them spend the money, but because of the rain, you know. The rain don't have nothing to do with the road. It's the how them fix it. Them need some proper inch. I tell them, must go to the Chinaman and the Chinaman and tell them how to fix the road because them now fix the road and then now them spend no more million. You are tell me, say, after you say you're going to fix the junction, what part of the junction road fix? That you can drive through it and say, right, them fix the road. Because you have a place on the road now with bamboo itch up in there and when you look underneath it, not underneath the road. That means them are wait for that debt. Them are give people them a debt wish now for go drive a big truck a come with a banana and this and that and go to market and then you hear the road broke way and kill them with people and they never say, Lord Jesus, look there, look what happened. Where the millions of dollars there? We're supposed to have fixed the road. It fixed the road, but guess what? The road want to fix again. And again and again and again. I'm going to see them a widen road all over the place. I'm going to widen this or widen it. I'm not see them not for widen the road, you know, but those millions of dollars and the teacher them want more pay. And them say them don't have the money. Where them get the money from? Where them get the money to fix the road 3 times for the year? The same spot. I don't know lie me I tell, I don't know hard me I get. But the money where them are spend to fix the road 3 times for the year, them can't fix the road 1 time for the year. And it's there. Because we look through Bagwa Gauge and the road fixed with cement and up to now the road no match way. We look in a Fern Gully and them fix the road with cement and up to now the road no match way. But them don't have no money to fix. Them don't have no money to make the teacher them feel good like say them a go to work and I get a good pay and them say them don't have no money. Anything them want to do, them have the money to fix it and get it. Anything the government want to work with, they will find the money. Because they tell about IMF this and IMF that. If actually you see them teachers, they say, look, can we go back to the other day and some of the teachers them at work and some gone. So that means that there's no unification amongst the teachers them even for work with the thing and say, look here, we now come out of school, you know. Nobody tell you about the picnic this and picnic that. We now come out of school because we are suffer, because we have picnic too. You know see? Because them find, look at now. What we just see over the news a while ago. My boy, she just reached the news and said, $60 billion it costs the government for corruption. Not government, the people. $60 billion per year in corruption. Young. You getting at 60 million? Me not get none, me want some. Corrupt me no, please. You know anybody can corrupt me. A long time you ask me for corrupt me and nobody no want to corrupt me, you know. Me serious, you know. Me need some corruption because watch out. 60 billion, if it's even 0.000110 at that, me would have love get. Who have that 60 billion? Or it costs the government 60 billion in corruption. Corruption, you know. That means that somebody will take money somewhere, somebody will give money somewhere, somebody now collect some money somewhere, and cause the country, and them say them can't find money for the teacher them. Them can't find money for the police them, and police get up every day. That's why the police them so corrupt. Would like be like a police. I could have go join the police force and get corrupt to Rasta. Because the police want more money and them set them life out there. So and through them can't get no more money. Them is one of the most corrupt group of people on the road. We have faced the people them, the police. Next to the politician, the police them corrupt. So when them want the teacher them get corrupt too? How the teacher going get corrupt now? Sell fudge in the school. Them want the teacher them start to sell things out and them care back. And them say them can't find the money. Want the money where Mr. Shaw who had set on all them things is supposed to pay back. Them supposed to pay back. That's why we not hear them talk about that. Anyway, we'll talk to our brethren now because this is another thing again about this thing now because this brethren a sell and it's almost like it's a landmark, this brethren now. This brethren now sell. Yeah. All right. I could just talk to you. Make you introduce himself because I'll tell you. All right, I'll ask you nothing. Yes. Hail, brethren, hail.
Blessed love, Mr. My Lord.
Forget your name, you know, trust me.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Wallace, Edgar Wallace. I am the proprietor for the food in the food shop in Priory.
Yes.
We are here on Main Street, Priory.
All right. Before I start talking to you, see, I just want to say something else, you see?
Yeah.
No. I know that I did there quite a few times, and that long time, and that people actually left them hotel. Tourists actually left them hotel to come down at your spot to come buy pudding.
That is all right.
Yes, tourists, white people.
Yes.
When them hear say Jamaican pudding, them take them when them call them coaster bus, drive come down there to come taste your pudding. So what is it that is happening now? Why you close shop and move go somewhere? What is happening?
Okay, well, what is really happening, they're claiming that I am blocking up the highway, and it's only my business alone is blocking it up. And what they do now is just give me a few minutes to outline some of the problems that I have here. The main problem that I have here, Motor, is the stoplight.
Is the what? The stoplight?
I know how the light's supposed to work. In the evening time, you're supposed to have, or in the morning time when in the busy rush hour, you're supposed to have a longer time on the main. On the side road, you have a shorter time.
Of course, because the long road is the main part.
The stoplight, yes. You set on the stoplight that it change one time all day. You don't have no early, not just one time it's a change. In other words, if it changed 30 seconds, sideway 30 seconds. Main road 30 seconds, side road 30 seconds. I had explained to them before and said, listen, we have to change the stoplight and make it...
Make the main road have a longer go.
Right.
Yes.
The man looked at me and said, the way how the stoplight, the computer is set up, is not set up that way, then can't change it.
No, but no man set up the computer, man. A man set up the computer.
All right. The police come in the evening time now. They come from 4:30 until 6:30, the most busiest hours that my business is operating. What they do is they stand right in front of my store or across the street. And what they do is they tell the customer then they can't park there. We don't have to move on the vehicle now. The customer, some of them, all right, Rasta, send me the pudding. By the time that I could sell them and they go out there, they getting a ticket. And start writing them tickets. No matter how much the people them please, they're writing them tickets. Right? I really don't try it. I don't say nothing. I just stay into the shop and try to do my business.
All right, so let me ask you a question now. How long you there?
I've been here for over 13 years.
13?
Over 13 years.
No, 30 or 13?
13. 13 years.
You did 13 years a day there?
When the police came to my store a couple of weeks ago, my wife stepped outside and asked him, officer, what seems to be the problem? And look at my wife and say, better go inside before you get hurt. My delivery man came here last week to deliver fish, and he stopped at the shop delivering the fish, and the police tell him he can't park there. The man still deliver the fish and give the man ticket for delivering the fish. Now you know, Muta, by law, there's no business place that you're supposed to get a ticket for
delivery.
Food.
For delivery.
So let them give the man a ticket. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, as you know, the police is supposed to uphold the law. We as business people, we are supposed to uphold the law because the business we don't. We're dealing with people's health. We're dealing with kids. We're dealing with all different kind of people. We are not gunman. We don't have a gun. We don't sell ganja. We don't deal with no drugs. We don't sell no farmer drugs. I have 13 people, Mota. I have 13 employees working here for me right now.
13?
I have 4, yes.
Wow.
And I have 4 farmers at Clarendon that work my farm, Mota. I got 18 different yam fields. We plant yam. We plant plantain. We plant banana. We plant sugar cane. And right now when we go this week, we go reap beetroot. You understand? We plant pumpkin, right? To cut down and the whole combine that I have to buy, right? Now I have these 4 men at country that run my farm. Now, when my business cut down from 4 o'clock until 6 o'clock, I can't get to sell my food. It's just backing up on me now. And I have all these employees here that I have to pay, right? For the 2 hours at my peak hour, it damaged me so wicked.
All right, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question now.
Yes.
All right. Car have to stop there for buy what them want. Or you deliver it in them car and them drive off. But when one car stop and another car stop, it will cause now the jam up.
Okay, me move to
hold on.
Honestly.
Wait now, man. So the stoplight, me know the stoplight where you talk about, right? The stoplight, which is what me say is really the key to the whole situation. Because the stoplight have a short time span to go
Right.
Yeah, so by the time you push the food in the man car,
It change again.
it change again and him can't move
Right.
and then him block up the car behind him. All right, no.
Right.
So you have said that maybe them should have revisit the computer and give the main road a longer time that the car them can move. Because your thing is not
Right.
like them a eat this
So
up.
let me say one thing, Mota.
Yeah.
You is a man that travel, and you know that you have 4 lanes in America going one way, 4 lanes going the other way. It might take you 20 to 25 minutes if the highway is completely empty to go where you gotta go. But because they got bumper to bumper traffic, where when you stop you have to wait till 2-3 minutes before you can move again. It
Yeah.
takes you 2-3 hours before you get to your work in America.
Yeah.
And that is 3-4 lanes. Now in Jamaica here, Mota, we talking about 5 to 15 minutes maximum delay. 5 to 15 maximum delay. Why these people don't have nothing named patient? You're gonna match up my business for 5-10 minutes delay? How much delay is that, Mota? It's not a half an hour or hour.
No, but
2, 3 hours.
them should have fixed it.
10
No,
to
listen,
15
the
minutes.
situation is that them should have fixed the computer that it don't have a long delay upon stop.
And when the police come at the store standing and running away the customer, they could have easily stand at the stop sign directing the traffic, make them go through.
So let me ask you a
You know what
question.
they are?
When
Yeah,
the tourists them
they
come,
don't
them
do
do the
that.
same thing?
They just stand at the store.
When the tourists them come, them stop, them do the same thing?
Yes, there was a tourist came here today. Some white folks came here in a bus, a whole bus load of them. And a police car driver put on his light and must call out one of them. I mean, I don't know, I didn't go out there to find out what was happening. But he was questioning the white folks. I don't know what he was telling them about.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand? Yesterday, one of the day I was out there, and I have right now I work for Sanders, okay? Sanders sells the white folks here 3 times a week. I have to give them a tour guide about the pudding, okay? And I was out there giving 9 of them a interview one day about the pudding and stuff. And the police was across the street. You don't know how embarrassing I felt. Because I'm saying to myself, I want to them people that think to me a thief. I'm a gunman, I'm a robber. Why police have to come over there and stand up and watch me?
Yeah.
I'm not thief, I'm not a robber.
Them start get nervous.
It let me feel away. You understand? And then not only that, it's just the attitude of the police. You know, it's like, you know, you have some look of bad breed picking you and them do some look of thinking and them look at try fight you and do some little things. You just get irritated.
Yeah.
You know, from like Mr. Wallace, you have to try work with us to make the people do this and this and this, and we'll talk as 2 big grown people, as a business people. Because you know that the English make them look at town a little bit. Because them used to have a run through the town and they expect the car and everything was going to develop. But the whole of the town is very small.
Yes, but the development will take place.
There's always a problem going through all the town. They know that.
Yeah, but me pass there all the while and I don't know you block up the
I'm the one
road.
creating all the problem when I'm not.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you a question. You is the only person who sell on that strip there where them tell people.
No, Mota, all right, make sure you think the people are fighting the wicked. You have, up the street from me, you have a jerk place. Across the jerk place, you have a supermarket. Beside the supermarket, you have a hardware store. Beside the jerk place, you have a cash pot and a restaurant. All of them bunged up in a one. Mota, even if they got a political parking lot that can hold 3-4 cars, remember now they have to back out back on the highway so that no slow down traffic come my lad. Once you have to drive and come out, can't have to stop to make them come out so that not slow them down too. Everybody put the blame on me and talking about me and me want to back up the highway. And they don't go up there and they don't say nothing to nobody. I am the only one as a Rasta man, my lad, them come and stand in front and run away my customers.
And now you draw the people them there?
Yes.
All right, so how do we rectify this now?
I have all different kind of, I just want to share one more thing with you before you cut me off because I know the time is short.
No, I'm not cut you off.
Right now we have, I work for the tour guide. His name Sanders Island Routes. And I work for another one named Island Tours. And I also work for another one named Jamaica Culinary Cooking.
Yeah.
And at May coming up, we always go to the food awards in town. Every year they invite us there, we do the food awards. A couple days ago, we had a big thing at Sanders where we cooked 16 pudding to feed the employee at Sanders in Orocabessa.
Yeah.
Okay? We have another 2 more engagements for Easter and for Good
I know your itinerary is big, man, but what I'm saying to you.
Big Marley, when they open up the herb curb down here in
Yes.
Yes. They came here and ordered 6 pudding, then they ordered another 8. They came here today again and ordered 2 more.
All right, you want me to know, Bridget? Me know about the order them. Listen to me to know. You tell me what you think can rectify the situation. You talk about the stoplight.
Very simple and easy. Either they let the car park on one side of the road, and then the only time we have a little problem with the stoplight, like I said, is between 4 and 6:30.
Yeah.
And if they don't have a traffic officer to come out there and to direct the traffic, then we work together and say, well, we're going to use one side for the car to park, and we explain that to all our customers like that. And on top of that, now they changed the light so the people on the main could get a longer stay.
Longer time.
This way the traffic.
So you tell them should have them allow wait then. So the car them park on two sides of the road sometime.
Yes, sir.
And then that's another problem then, man, because that's a two-lane of traffic that place the whole.
Right, like I said, it's 2 lane of traffic.
Yeah, but a one lane them supposed to park on.
Right, but like I said, Muta, to be honest with you, all when them park two sides of the road, 2 vehicles can pass here. But the only time
No, wait there. We know what can't happen still, but here one now. Them supposed to have a yellow line.
Right.
On one side of the road to facilitate something. Because as me I say, your thing is like a national shrine.
Right.
Your thing and them should have a section where you know parking for one, you can't park on two sides of the road. Them have to park on one side of the road. So I think maybe that can alleviate that argument where you can't have two cars, one over there and one over here. So
that won't be a problem for me, you know, my brother. But all they have to do is let us work together as a team.
Yeah.
You understand? Because we're not here trying to violate the
law.
I try to make it look as a bad man business we are dealing with. We're here dealing with decent people and official people come up here. Today I was here, a cameraman come from New York, and them outside, I didn't even ask them about no money, motor, or nothing at all. Honestly. Them take how much picture of me and how much thing and say.
Them want to know where you put the pudding.
God, I want God Almighty thing. And
Cream
I
come back.
didn't say nothing about no money because I know it's a promotion I'm getting.
Yes.
Glad for the promotion.
Of course.
I didn't care about no money.
So like a big businessman, man. You know for run the thing. So go and put where you put the pudding and draw them the brethren. But we have to figure it out because we don't want to sit there.
Both of me, you know, so we are Rasta. I don't know one thing we can put in their love. Not there.
Yeah. Flow of love.
Only that.
Well, brethren, I tell you, be like when a man successful out here there, and it hurt me that every time we do something, the law have to come in, come tell you, say, I can't look how long you're there. At 13, oh, you never hear that.
If I tell you something, you would never believe this. Today, there was an officer came in here. He bought 5 slices of pudding. Plus, I know him. And then he ordered 6 fritters. I sent him the 5 slices of pudding, and I gave him the 6 fritters. I wanted to know how much police come here, so we can't count them by hand. I wanted to know how much soldier come here, so we can't count them by hand. Right now, me know enough of them belly a turn because I just have to feed them like a spot when them come. I know police and soldier people. I know
young come out there too.
The man don't eat no any anywhere. I mean, I tell you, the whole them come here and spend off every dollar they have and they not think twice.
Yeah.
We have some officer will come from Kingston. When them come, them bring them wife and them pick and it's around the counter them come.
Famous pudding.
And them come and add and sit down like a family, like we have family and can't man go never God Almighty things from town to me. And we sit down like family and talk, and when them don't eat, them gone. They can't come give them everything, that's how we move as a family. So I like me up against police, I mean, I like police and nothing. A friend.
Well, I don't know how them things they always go so Rasta that, you start that thing and then wait till you look like you're successful now, then they come tell you, say, it can't
13 years, it seems as though they forgot that they had burned me down in a motor. That catch my business and burn it down to the ground in a motor. Burn it down to the ground, and me and my wife, we lost over $78 million worth of goods and fridge and stuff in a motor. And we had to build it up. When we start building it up, we didn't even get the help that we had, And me and the rent lady, and when we done build it up, the amount of money, I didn't even try to claim it back. And we started out back up again, and we take time, start. Most of people don't know where we're coming from, I'm coming from Clarendon. I used to travel, 2 years in a row, I travel back and forth to Clarendon. Get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and close at 7 o'clock in the evening and reach back home and do it for 2 years because we didn't have any way to sleep. So we had to travel back and forth for 2 years, my lord. So until we start get a little piece of this, a little piece of that. The first room that we were staying in, one at the time, I don't know if you hear a car run off the road and run into our shop, right? And one of the man died. And the only thing that saved my wife and my son from not dying is when it reached to where they was laying their head, the car divert and go to the left. And at the time, my wife was laying right with the car and come and crush she and my son. So we didn't get riches. Things didn't drop in all up. Motor market it in the
All right, you know, we have to move, you know, but
because we didn't want,
Yeah.
we don't want nobody come dictate to it. So we try to do it. We don't turn up on road until the water just at them kind of trouble we are run from.
Yeah, we have to move now. We have to move. We have to move. We have to move.
I said, and the security, them a push around. I'm telling
Brethren.
you, all our four parents grow up.
Brethren.
I don't get to work. I start little security and I come go on like man a thief. They say, my lad, me I left this.
all right,
And when we left
brethren,
this, we
brethren,
can't
brethren.
Friday and
You
say,
see, no,
you
I'm
make me
gonna
cry when you come to Jamaica. It's a big job you used to do in America. Where in Jamaica you do? They say, sometimes my lad, me have to throw bleach.
You can't hear me, Atta? You can't hear me? You can't hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, me I tell you, say, we have to move. I'm not going to try to
Alright.
figure out now, I'm not going to try to figure out one of the bigger heads them to see what is the solution for this, you know. You know, maybe we don't know. We have to go try to talk to somebody else. You
Okay.
understand? About what is it that is, what can be done so as not to make you remove and make you
Okay.
continue your business. All right, Bridget?
And God bless you for having me, and thank you for the time that you give me.
Yeah, man, give thanks. You know, it really weird, you know. Come and notice that, you know, with these people, or them say, all right, a man come and him set up right here, so, right? And then now, him say the business at work, you know, and him start to expand. And when him expand it now, and him then the years I expand it, you know. It's like how police used to cut down man ganja. Police don't cut down your ganja when it's young, you know. It's when it's 6 months gone, you know. And when you're ready for reap the ganja now, you know. The policeman them come raid your things, you know, Rasta. It's like a spite business, you know. So here's a man now where I set up in business and him become very popular. I can't tell me a year because I don't really eat putting them with it, you know, see it, and very popular and all them with it. And the man a go on with him business and everybody I love it now. Here comes the law now. The law supposed to be the lawless, you know, not the lawful. And now the man I tell you, say, boy, right now you block up traffic and them can't fix that, you know. Them can't fix it without the bridge and move. Them can't fix it. It can't fix. One of the meetings with the bridge said, the stoplight too short going east-west. You know, see it? It too short. It can't fix. Some would really love it, them fix it. I mean, no to them and listen to me. Just fix it, Rasta, because it rough. It rough. Click it. Yes. Yeah, you was talking about the traffic thing, and we were talking about the brethren. You say you have something to say.
Yes, and you know, I don't think it's fair that the police just pick on him when we have a situation trying to get in St. Anne's Bay. You go around the hospital roundabout to enter Bay, and the left lane is painted yellow, and all that's it's parked there with cops. I mean, with cars all the way.
Mm-hmm.
You could sit there for 10 or 15 minutes trying to get in Bay, and the cops are right there in front of you and do not tag the cars that are in the yellow zone.
And the police them stand up there.
And the police are standing, and I have stopped and asked the police, why don't they tag the cars in the yellow zone so it could become 2 lanes again? And here, there's more room in Priory, and they're picking on the pudding men.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it neither.
I don't understand it. I understand they should make the light a little longer, but they only choose who they want to pick on and who
Well,
they
it's not
don't
him
want.
alone sell there, and him says it's him. I get the brown title thing, and it's not him alone. You know,
Yeah.
it's the kind
Yeah.
of crowd with them see a pass it too. You know,
It's just not fair.
Terrible,
And
terrible.
here they have it yellow zoned out,
Yes.
and the cars are all parked in the yellow zone, and it's not even
Nobody
close
say
to the
nothing.
curb, and St. Anne's Bay becomes 1 lane,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to be 2 lanes there up to the Rubis gas station.
yeah, it's like the man them a drive with them carbon monoxide. I come out of the car and the police car drive behind it, and them now stop the man them.
Not stop the men.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, thank you for calling.
Okay. Have a
Yes.
good day.
Yes, that's serious thing. Okay, we'll click it. It's ill.
Greetings, Rastafari.
How are you,
here.
man?
You hear that?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
Yeah, listen now. You see that here? I live in that area for over 30 years. I can tell you something about the flow of traffic. First of all, you see between you see where Altair Beach, the old Bob Marley place?
Yeah.
That's where you turn up to go civilized.
Yes.
You see between there, that civilized road, and the other traffic light where you turn to go Bamboo,
Yes.
by the poorhouse as they call it,
Yes.
there is a host of shops, food, bars, and so on. and that being a main road to the west, delivering goods and things, heavy-duty vehicles and different ones, stop between with all the shops and the bars and the betting places and so on.
Yeah.
So there isn't a proper flow there. Cars, trucks, heavy-duty vehicles always park between that civil rights link and that traffic thing they're complaining about. What they want to do, they want to put a stoplight by the civil rights turnoff into the main highway, because the people coming out of civil rights, and there's a lot of vehicles coming out, they have difficulty getting onto the highway. When they stop the traffic there by the civil rights turnout, it will give the rest right up to the poorhouse there, right up to past the potato pudding shop. It will help to slow it down.
Yes.
Apart from what you and the brethren were talking about, timing the light there, that would really help.
Yes.
So these vehicles parked on that stretch, it's not the potato pudding people causing it. It's all over.
Yes.
And the other thing is, there's the Mafesanti the gated community nearby and other gated communities nearby,
yes,
which the flow of traffic is increased since those places have been placed there.
Yes.
And they are blaming everything on the potato pudding people. Why? Listen, man. You see, from Sanders' second interest in this thing,
yes,
you know, bad-mindedness.
yes,
You see, even when the people park by the potato pudding shop,
yes,
they park enough over close
yeah, that
to the shop
can pass.
that there isn't that great barrier. But see what it is. It's a good business.
Yes.
They're getting attention.
Yes.
The tourists are interested. Somebody wants to squeeze them out. They are not good enough to run such a business. Somebody has a better idea. It has happened before.
Yes.
They tried it at Altair with the people who first started.
Yeah, they want to widen the road. They want to widen the road.
Some grand idea. These Rastafari people are not good enough. They have somebody else has a big idea. They want to get them out
Yeah, man.
and take the idea.
Yes, yes.
It's a wickedness that
Terrible,
that
terrible,
people have.
terrible, terrible, man.
They are not the cause of the traffic.
Yes.
I am that way partly every day.
Yes,
Because I have lived in that area. I have to pass through that area to go into St. Anthony.
yes. Give thanks,
It's a
brethren.
wickedness. Somebody with links with the police and with the tourist board have some idea that they could do better with this business
Yes.
and the way it would look in the promotions abroad. This is the wickedness of our people.
Yes, sir. Give thanks, brethren.
The traffic thing can be solved, as
Solved,
I
of
indicated. They want to slow down the traffic at the civil rights turnout and for safety too, because the people coming out from the civil rights there have difficulty getting on them. Slow it down there
Yes,
and regulate the time of the traffic light up the top where you cross to approach the Mafesanti gated community.
Give thanks,
and
brethren.
communities, because right along, and that's why the traffic and these people in gated communities, every member of the family have a car. It's not like say one car.
Yeah.
So it's not the people.
It's not the pudding man, not the pudding
people
man.
causing the problem.
Yeah.
It is bad-mindedness that is causing the problem.
All right, sir. Give
Especially
thanks. Give
since
thanks.
Butch Stewart took an interest in the thing.
All right.
Give thanks to him.
Yeah,
He's an entrepreneur. He sees prospects.
yeah.
All right, I hate that.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Yes, man, may I tell you. Wow. Why it always turn out that way there? I mean, why is it that it always reach a stage where this brethren place is like a spot? Yeah, you know, and like every time you come up and do something, the law come. And you're the woman just drive can talk about in a St. Anne. What you say, the yellow line there, and every car park, so, and the police them turn up their nose or nothing. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Yeah?
Hello,
Yes.
Muta.
Weird. you know.
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, man, may I listen?
Jim Pearson dead.
Wow. All right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm a bridging. A good bridging I might shut up about. Oh. Barely drop a while ago to heart to them to say that. All right. Yes. Play that. Yeah, this is a Steppin razor. You know, we have talked about this thing and Jackie called me a while ago and give me a lick. For those of you who know, one of the greatest artist sculptures in Jamaica just passed away, named Jean Pearson. Jean Pearson, I'm sure I can't remember what I said, who missed to me, but yeah, she just tell me same pass away, you know, and yes, that is really a bombshell lick. For those of you in the art world and who know those head, can work with heads and all these things, in pass away. And the weirdest thing when I'm dead is weird because it's not even a week, him ex-wife passed away. Him ex-wife passed away from cancer and now him passed away from, what them call it, leptospirosis. We want to tell you the hour between 3 and 4 is bought here by Digicel. Visit digiceltopup.com or the My Digicel app to buy a bundle today. Family abroad can send you a Digicel bundle with data and talk. You know, sometimes you watch all a movie and you say Jean Pearson head in the movie and you say, so Jean Pearson head there, you know, you feel good, so you know him. Anyway, yes. All right, I could come again. Jackie.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that outburst a while ago, but I recall.
No, I mean, it's emotions and we know him.
But when I got the news and he's a dear friend, you know.
Of course, he's a dear friend. Yeah, I mean, that's a bombshell, man. Coincidence, we had talked about him a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. All right, so, yes.
But, you know, all right, it's this pudding thing now. I never ever like pudding, you know. I don't like pudding, so I'm not calling about now my taste buds being perked up or being destroyed or anything, or being disappointed. I'm calling because everything indigenous, we talk about yellow line in road. When it's yellow line in road and traffic lights and these things become a part of a person's culture. You know, every time people don't understand that the culture is part of your life. And when you start to lick away the little things of your culture, you start to hit away, you start to erode things of your own personal self. That's why the man saying the police have to come, while the police have fight them, still have to be going for the food. They still have to be going for the pudding. It's not the pudding, it's what it represents. A young lady came to me one morning and asked me to go for a ride with her to the country. We're going to pick up some interior decorating thing. She says, I have to show you something. And it's the first I've ever seen anything like this. This man has this thing set up like, let's say, a Kentucky chicken according to what them want. He might be putting set up in the same kind of business ethics as a Kentucky chicken. The one little indigenous thing means from Kingston all the way to Ochi to Mobile that is not stamped to the word China. Only like a Jamaican thing is a little man and a little pudding. It rises above pudding, it rises above traffic light, it rises above money and all this. It's what is the life force that this thing represents. To our children, when them see that, it gives them strength. When they go in and have to come out of the cars and go in and show them and running things to them little employees. And the reason why the reason why I think everything crowd up there now is because people so crave. People are craving so much to see something indigenous thing. They mash down every damn thing so the whole crowd won't go to the one thing or left.
Yeah.
They have to understand that the one thing that is left, whether the people like pudding, because I don't like pudding, I call it wet cake. But a lot of people like him thing. And a lot of people crowd just to go and enjoy. It's no different than Dunsborough Falls. Why don't block up Dunsborough Falls then? That's the only thing left. People are craving for this little indigenous thing. We need just something, man. Yeah. Find a way. I'm begging. I did it on Facebook. I'm begging them, please, to find a way.
But you know something? It's one of the only one will leave. Where you remember, I don't know if you remember when you're going to say your mother said, fire upon top, fire upon bottom, hallelujah, in the middle. Because it's cold stove. You make put upon, you know, and it's that him still do. So you see the indigenous way.
What he does, you know, the man have it lined up along in the most creative, artistic way. Yeah. That I mean, you know, and the only thing better than that, the only thing that I equate that to is Pelican Bar in Treasure Beach, which is on in the top magazines around the world.
Yeah, in the water, yes.
You understand? What I'm saying, the only thing as creative, I mean, why they don't give us our people a chance to show their creativity? So we're not selling drugs. Why we're pretending drugs and killing each other and worrying? Why they don't just give us to show how great we are people? What's wrong with these people in traffic lights and them yellow line?
Yeah.
You know what the hell is that? You know, sorry. You know what I mean? Muta, please find a way to help this situation here, man. I told you if I'm voting from last week, you know, remember I came home and told you
I really remember. That's why I take it up. But you see, the more people call like you know, and the one lady we called a while ago, and when name they just called a while ago.
Man, it's like killing a child. To me, it's no different when you mash down a man's business, you know. That is conducive to your culture. It's like killing your own picnic.
Yeah.
To me, I look at it like so heavy, I look at it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I have no more to say, baby. You know, give thanks.
All right, yeah, give thanks.
So, yeah.
Yeah. May I tell you, I mean, how much people you know about fire upon top, fire upon bottom, hallelujah, in the middle. Well, if look at you don't know about them something, you know. Them know about baking thing, I push it in the oven, turn on the gas stove, and light the gas thing and thing, right? But this is how Jamaican people do it, and they might follow that tradition there. And it become a big problem. A big problem. Why is it? I mean, really and truly, meanwhile, $60 billion. It costs Jamaica $60 billion for corruption. $60 billion. And them can't pay the teacher them. Them can't pay the policeman them. You know, it's like, and then we hear, oh, they might take census, what they call it, poll. They might take poll about the government. Most of the people them say the government are this, and most of the people them never vote for the country, for the government. Nah, the opposition. Most Jamaican people did not vote. So when you go on like say, when you have the majority of Jamaican people, when you have the majority of the people them who vote, which is less than half of the population, or quarter of the population, because 3 million people in the population, or 3.7 million, something like that, and them 3 million, and them say is one something $1 million upon the voters list, and not even half of that vote. So all them really want to throw away something where, so I mean everything. You mean somebody just end up with just high-rise, Spanish-looking, Chinese-looking road, Spanish-looking, I mean, hotel. You can't go in at the beach them because the hotel them take over the beach them. It's pure Kentucky and Burger King. You know, go see Miss Matty a fry dumpling in a frying pan with sprat fish and a little calalo and bread. You know, I go see them things in Jamaica again, Rasta, because them are claim says progress and we are move forward. Every first world country you go to, and I've been to many of them, you have places where you drive and you see the indigenous culture of the people them. Every country, every first world country, England, you name it, Germany, Norway, Holland, Denmark, France, America, everywhere you go, you see the indigenous culture exists. I mean, I talk about exists on a little back road business, I talk about upfront. It's like we are trying to wipe out now the indigenous things them. We make Jamaica be Jamaica. You think tourists want to come sit down in a hotel and go eat burger? Them don't want to eat a burger. They want to go up on the road, go taste the bammy and watch a man. What are them people, Rasta? We don't just fix the thing, man, because it get the people them upset because we never get so much call for one little subject for a little while, and it weird. Because we never even intend to prolong this thing so you know. No man, it's terrible, Rasta. Some little things where make Jamaica watch out. Oh God. All right. That's thing about 10 shilling and 5 shilling. No people don't know about that. Remember Willie Penny. You don't know Willie Penny? No. Yeah, one big penny. You see me a little picnic. My neighbor is big, you know. And you know, they make it become now. My granny tie Willie Penny for my neighbor, you know. Yeah. I mean, I talk about my neighbor, you know. When I will picnic in the state, I don't know it's where cars that still. For your neighbor push out so and it's big. Well, it's Willie Penny. My parents type on my neighbor to bring it down. Willie Penny. Can you believe that? One cup of money, you know, Willie Penny. We want to remind the people them now, this is a new hour. One cutting a Steppin razor, yeah. Where I get mixed up, you know, trust me. The pudding thing and the dead thing lick me. The hour between 4 and 5 is brought to you by Guinness. Let's get together on St. Patrick's Day. Which there St. Patrick there? Fire top, fire bottom, hallelujah in the middle. We could have said Ella top, Ella bottom, and hallelujah in the middle. That is what Granny used to say. Ella top, Ella bottom, hallelujah in the middle. Wriggle me this, wriggle me that, gets me this wriggle and perhaps not. Ella top, Ella bottom, hallelujah in the middle. What that? We have an announcement here. The family of Mr. Robert Watson is seeking the assistance of the public in locating Mr. Watson, who has been missing from home since Tuesday, March 6, 2018. Mr. Watson, who resides in Pleasant Valley area of Bel Air, Runaway Bay, St. Anne, is of dark complexion and approximately 6 feet tall. When last seen, Mr. Watson was dressed in an army green t-shirt, black shorts and black slippers. Please be advised that he is suffering from Parkinson's and dementia. If seen, please contact Melrose Newby Watson at 571-4188 or 337-4418 or Steve Roy at 859-8005 and or the nearest police station. A reward of $50,000 is being offered for any information which may lead to his whereabouts. That is, Mr. Robert Watson is seeking the assistance of the public in locating Mr. Watson. He's a very sick person. So please, anybody who see that man, he has Parkinson's, contact 571-4188 or 337-4418 or Steve Roy at 859-8005 or the nearest police station. Crucial thing that when your loved one, elder loved one, disappear and you don't know where them there, you fret and fret and fret. Every little stop you make, you know everything. All the garlic, you know, say all of the garlic come from China. May I tell you? I went since we start planting garlic, Rasta. Some serious thing. I mean, every little clothes where I see the people them are made in China. Okay, we continue. We still think about this $60 billion where it costs the nation in corruption. We still think about it because it's mind-boggling that corruption is so prevalent in Jamaica and them can't pay the teacher them. I'm going to take it personally too, because my daughter a teacher. Simple. My daughter a teacher, I take it personal. I take it very personal. I know the work what she do. I know how much like she get up. You understand? For go to work. And I look at the school people them on the road. Dark up. Sometimes I come from session, I see school people on the road, I go to school. Dark. And the teacher them sometimes have to give them a lunch money too. Yeah, the teacher them have to make sure say them are right, and it's almost like you carry them go to daycare center. So I don't know, maybe the strike, maybe them try to lock down the country, make the mother them taking care of them picnic more, because this is the only way now mothers are going to realize that it's important. Them children is important. But me no business when nobody wants to say, me not have no scientific, economic, social, what they call it, economics, monetary, education. But based upon my little wizard, so when me look on Jamaica, the government find money to do anything what they want to do. If them see it is important to them. Anytime it's important to them, them find the money to do it. Just like how when election are come on, I see them have fixed road. Them find the money to fix the road, and the road we did it for years. People are block the road. One time I did a fight against Black Road, but I not fight against Black Road again, I not fight against Black Road again. Enough thing me used to fight against, I not fight against it again, Yeah. The only thing no more have somebody to corrupt me. That's corruption money. Because I know, so I know we are make it. I know young I make it. I know Shamara get no tight. $60 billion now, which part of them money they there? Who are pay off who are buy what from who, what a less price, who are take 10% on construction work, for road fixing, who extended road fixing that it can cost more, that them can collect more, who jack up the voucher and jack up the bill them. When the thing costs $1,000, them say $1,500 and then them split $250 with the person who jack it up for them. All them things there, me want to get involved. You don't understand? Yeah, you see the young put up a man, and I know such a man around it, so I want to get involved too. We want some people who you can say, you're going to pay $1 million to do this work. And you go to the government, and you go to the old man and say, look here, I know $1 million, I could say $1.5 million. And then we split the 500,000 between me and you. And them kind of corruption, them want to get involved in. You're too wicked. You keep the corruption to yourself. It won't trickle down. Just like everything else in our society, not trickle down. The private sector money not trickling down to the normal people on the ground. When man keep dance and I have them little dance and they come lock it up at 8 o'clock at night, and then you have to go, the man have to go pay money. The police them set up like hawk. Like hawk, the police them there come collect money from you. And by the time him gone, him call him friend them and tell them, so watch out, you want me just go up there and dance and lick at you know. Just go up there because we never take what they set, you know. And the next policeman come now and collect more money from you. And then the real policeman them come now till they lock out the set. So you can't make back no money. And some of them corruption they will want to get involved with. You can't keep the corruption to yourself all the while. Poor people don't know. The same time poor people do certain things or them get caught. Like a thief electricity. Them get caught. And then you hear say, Cho, what do them people are Rasta? That terrible thing. Man buy license. How the man buy the license? Just simple. Him just know a man in the office and just go buy the license. Like how the minister there where him saying that him wasn't remember the man I run the other day, the doctor man was Canadian citizen. Him wasn't a wait name there. Him wasn't a Jamaican citizen. Because him say, boy, the line too long. And before the election, him get him thing, him never got on the line. So I want to know everybody in the tax office so I can do farm the line. Because I don't want to farm the line. I want to know like a man when I go to boom and just give my money and just go in and just give the man inside their money and come out back and boof. And the thing just work and the man is to come back in 10 days time. And you can't get it back the same day. All you have to do is have some money. Things will take 5 days for getting a Jamaica, can't get in a 1 hour. 1 hour. All you have to do is have some money for give somebody inside there, so. You see, you come through the airport and you have barrels of things with whole heap of gun in there. And it just come through. All you have to just call your friend and say, look, you know, why we are bringing a couple guns, you know, so you know, $1 million go share up between the custom officer, this, that, and this and that. And it just work out. Gun just come in, guy just have it, bleachers, them just have it in the man to go be everywhere and I sink it off and just kill people with it. Corruption, $60 billion it costs. Corruption is Mr. Shah owed $8 million for phone bill. The Prime Minister, the head of him party said, look here, we're going to seal it at $40,000. And if it go over that, we're going to have to pay the balance. $40,000 from $8 million, how much? I mean, you said they pay about $2 million out of that already. All the other one, oh, we don't hear nothing more about those things. Oh, we don't hear about the 7 million bullet where Mr. Bobby Montague say missing from the, where them call it, where they call the place name. 7 million bullet, what's that? Well, a dream, it is a dream. I mean, come to that out of vindictiveness. Me whatever vindictive, because me don't believe that. Me actually, it's like them things that you know, the things so blown up out of proportion that you can't believe say it really goes so. But I could have sworn that I saw where Mr. Bobby Montague say 7 million bullets was missing. 7 million cannot be accounted for. You can't find a bullet again, them stopping at some people's head and some people's chest and in at some door and some concrete wall. $60 billion in corruption. It costs the country. When I hear the Virgin read it, I say, but wait, this not real. Come here, your sister, me ask him again, I say, Shane, tell me something. I read $60 billion, you say? Him say, yes, $60 billion it costs the country in corruption. That is more than where they must spend for anything when in Jamaica. I don't know if they must spend $60 billion for anything in Jamaica. If them even retrieve half of that. Because I hear them say, if they must do certain things what the teacher them want, it's in a computer. Yeah, them say, if they must go through with do certain things with the teacher them, say that come up to 1 point something billion. And me I say, if on 1 point something billion dollar and them spend that up at St. Mary the other day when them have the election, how that possible? How that possible? Them spend $600 million for go chop roadside, but 3 months after it grow up back. And then them say them not have no money, Rasta. It can't afford because it go into the GDP and it go. You know, understand all them argument there, you know, and the deficit and the deficit and all these things it's not going to work with the IMF and all them things. Then so what now? What the IMF have to do with my daughter and I pick them? We she have to get up early, man, to go to school. Like she a prisoner, like she a warder. Warder a prison too, and him never realize him a prisoner too, you know. He get locked up at the prison till a certain result that him can go home and come back. But him have to come back. Or else him going to end up in the prison permanently. Because if him don't have no job, him going to go thief something out there, him end up in the prison of them. I don't understand them thing there. I don't understand them thing there, Rasta. The bank them in a Jamaica and make billions profit. Most of the private sector organization in Jamaica, because me not an economist, you know, but me see it, right? And the news is there to tell you, say, this NCB make that, Scotia Bank make that, Sagicor make that, this one expand, you know, all of them are expanding at this and no market and that the market. That means the money I make. All right, if the money I make, it not trickle down to the man down on the roadside, so like all the money. And when the poor man decides I'm going to make him more money now, that way enough to get him out, for bring in another big guy now, for put up another McDonald's or a Kentucky or a Burger King there, for the poor people them. So instead of the good old Jamaican food, start to American fast food. American no come here for yam fast food. Them no come here for yam fast. Them want to say, what is it that them want ackee and saltfish, dumpling and fried festival, bami and fish, and sit down on the beach and go sit down among some rasta and smoke some ganja. That's what them want. Anyway, give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time and the energy, give thanks, man. I tell you, give thanks continuously.